Hello and welcome to Football United TV. I'm your host Matt King, and yes, Europa League we had last night. Arsenal beating Valencia 3-1. The Aubameyang and Lacazette show. Brilliant performance from them. Dodgy start at first, letting in a goal in the first 10 minutes, and of course an away goal for Valencia is vital if they want to push themselves to the final. But Arsenal, of course, 2 goals in front. And if they pop in an away goal, that should surely seal it for them. And of course, Unai Emery has won the Europa League 3 times in a row. And can this be his 4th time? The first manager ever to win it 4 times. It could be. But then we look at the way Chelsea and Eintracht Frankfurt last night in Germany, of course. Amazing crowd that I saw on the highlights. And it was 1-1. Chelsea bagged that away goal. They really need to take that away goal back to Stamford Bridge if they want to have any chance of getting to the final. And it could be an all-English final in the Europa League, which will be exciting. And do you know what would be even more exciting? Is if Chelsea and Arsenal drop points and it's down to Europa League to get that spot. So let's say Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham and Man United get the 4 places in the Premier League. And then it's all down to Chelsea and Arsenal in the Europa League final to get that extra place. That would be really good. I don't think it's going to happen because Man U obviously are not in a position to have it. How can I put this? It's not in Man United's position to get that 4th place. It's down to Arsenal and Chelsea, really. They're the ones that are really at the front of the race. But if they drop the points, then it could happen that way. So this is interesting. So yeah, with Europa League, we've got Premier League coming up at the weekend. And it's been quite a lot going on in the transfer gossip recently on social media. Real Madrid believe they will sign Eden Hazard as soon as the season's finished. And yeah, it looks to me like he'll be leaving. He wants to leave. He's always wanted to go to Real Madrid. And he's done a good service to Chelsea, I think. And he probably deserves to go now. They're rebuilding. They want the best players around the world. You know, obviously looking at Pogba, and apparently in transfer news today as well, De Gea and Real Madrid have agreed a deal. Not sure how true that is. Sky Sports have been saying it. I believe a few other Manchester Evening News have said something about it. There's a few different media sources that have been representing this story, but not sure that it's too true. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's saying that he's going to be staying, so it's like, how do you believe that? But yeah, I mean, there's so much going on. Juan Mata has been given the option of an extra year at Man United, but he wants 2, he doesn't want 1. So it's a little bit up and down with that one. So obviously we're talking about De Ligt maybe going to Barcelona. Obviously De Jong is going there, and it looked like De Ligt was going to be going. Obviously De Jong, De Ligt from Ajax. But De Ligt is obviously still not completely over the line with the transfer, and he is looking for another club if Barcelona are not interested in the end. But I'm sure they will be, because he's a brilliant player. Atletico Madrid have made contact with Manchester City's Nicolas Otamendi over a move for the 31-year-old. Hasn't played too much on Otamendi. Was quite a force last season for Pep Guardiola in the defence. Obviously, Company has been in and out of injury for quite a few years, and he has done a role, but he's 31 years old, like you say, tired legs. Maybe it's time for him to go from Man City. West Ham are set to offload up to 9 players this summer, including Andy Carroll, Javier Hernandez and Lucas Perez. I'm not sure whether that's a good move. I like Chicharito. He's been very good for West Ham this season, even though you want him to be like your main striker, but he's scored quite some crucial goals for West Ham. If you agree with me there, West Ham fans, tell me, because I think I'm telling the truth there. But that just could be my admiration for the player. Crystal Palace and Burnley could move for Cardiff's former England under-20 winger Josh Murphy. Should the Bluebirds get relegated from the Premier League? And I think they probably will get relegated. I don't know how you feel about that. I think they probably deserve it. I don't think anyone deserves to get relegated, but they would have been the club, I think, that I would have put down at the start of the Premier League to go down. So I think it would make sense. They're definitely not where they want to be as a club in the Premier League. And yeah, the amount of teams that are going to, the quality of the teams that are going to come up from the Championship, I think it's going to be amazing. Norwich are definitely looking at they're pushing themselves up like Wolves did. But we'll see. We'll see what happens next year. It's going to be very exciting Premier League next year, I can tell you that. And obviously, Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich has no interest in selling the club, despite speculation linking Britain's richest man, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, with a takeover. And of course, you know, Abramovich is not allowed to live in the UK. He, at the moment, is living in, I believe, Jerusalem in Israel. And he sorts out his finances and club dealings, interests, transfers, etc., from there. He can come over, obviously, every now and then, but he has no permit to live in England anymore. So he might sell it up, because at the end of the day, if he can't come here, then there's no point in owning the club. So that's really it. Oh, hang on. Liverpool fans have started an online petition to try and get Barcelona forward Lionel Messi banned for the second leg of their Champions League semi-final for allegedly punching Reds midfielder Fabinho. Now, I haven't seen that, but usually things like this should be done during the game. And it's quite bitter to see Liverpool trying just to get their star player out of the game to think that they would have a chance of winning. You still got Suarez and Coutinho, you got Piqué at the back, you got Dembele. I mean, come on. I don't think that approach is going to work. I think Liverpool should just go out, give the fans something they're proud of, beat Barcelona. Just beat Barcelona. You might not, I don't think you're going to win 4-0 or 3-0, but just go out and give the fans something. At least say you beat Barcelona this year. That would be remarkable. So yeah, that's it really for me. We got Premier League tonight. We got Premier League at the weekend, and we've got the last week of Premier League next week. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe. Push that red button. It means so much to the channel. We're very low down amateur, of course, as you can tell, but I think we will rise up. We'll get there. And the fact is, when I say we, it's your channel as well. It's for the fans, by the fans, and I want as many people as possible to come on and talk about football and what they like about it, because at the end of the day, I want it to be about you. Thank you very much for tuning in, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.